Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Shit, all right, man. Let's talk about Shakur Stevenson. Shirt all messed up. Shit, I don't know what's going on. Here we go. Not Edwin De Los Santos. He fighting Spinach Artichoke, Artem, whatever. In his last fight with Top Rank, as we know it right now, it could be, it couldn't be. Let's see what be tearing me up. But yeah, man. This will go up on on Sunday, probably Sunday or Monday. So I ain't seen the fight. The fight ain't even happened as I'm shooting this video. I meant to shoot it and have it up Saturday morning, but I did it live and it just didn't happen. I got lazy. I ain't gonna cap. Because I took a nap. I watched Beverly Hills Cop 4 again and took a nap. So that one was on chill for your boy. But better tread lightly because they out here pulling ninjas over. I just seen them pull somebody over. I was walking the animal. But yeah, let's talk about the purses. You know, if you don't know what purses mean, I ain't talking about the purses that these ninjas be wearing around their waist and around their arms and around their chest. No, we talking about that guap. Talking about that cheddar cheese, the cheddar bar. So apparently, Shakur Stevenson made $3 to $4 million his last fight fighting Edwin De Los Santos. So he brought home pretty good money for. Thank you. So good. He brought home really good money for a regular TV fight, especially how boring that fight was. And I put a lot of that on Edwin De Los Santos because as a challenger, you supposed to come in there and risk it to win, especially with his punching power. So we thought we was gonna see something, and we didn't. But a lot of the grunt and the responsibility fell on Shakur Stevenson for that fight. Once he was the host for the fight. He was the reason we was there to see the fight, and he didn't perform. Okay. So with that being said, and his inability to perform, the responsibility on how lackluster the fight, it fell on his shoulders. All right, it fell on his shoulders. And then again, it also falls on your shoulders when people don't find you appealing, they don't like you. And a lot of people be like, why they don't like Shakur Stevenson? Simple as this. It ain't got nothing to do. I ain't gonna say it got nothing to do. It really ain't got to do with Bud. It ain't got to do with his born style, because they celebrated Floyd, and Floyd had a bunch of doozies, right? It's because he with Top Rank, and they have a lot of entry off for fighters that signed with Top Rank, and that was the issue with Terrence Crawford. Top Rank. Now, I'm not going to say it's the name of a YouTuber, and he got beef with Top Rank, you know what I'm saying? And I honestly believe Top Rank on the side of the beef. It ain't it is what it is. So then now he started a campaign for hate against all the Top Rank fighters. So that's why he slandered. That's why I told y'all, a lot of these dudes be having alternative agendas because it's things that happen behind the scenes that really sound like it was his fault. And then he starts screaming racism. He starts screaming the ism word. And that wasn't the case, right? And I don't even look at it as a misunderstanding, you know? And it may have been, but that's why they start people. A lot of these dudes, okay, man, go on, Amir, you got it. I ain't mad at you. But basically, a lot of these dudes push alternative agendas, you know, because they might fell out with a promotional company, a particular fighter. So then they come out of nowhere and start hating, or he refused to do an interview. You know how many times somebody flaked me for an interview, or I had a run-in behind the scenes with a fighter about a video or whatever. I don't get on here and start hating on them. Only time and I'll let y'all know when I hate somebody, I don't like them, is when they start, if you buffooning and raccooning, or you doing the racist stuff, then I'm gonna go at you. But if I still think you're gonna win the fight, I'm gonna give an objective standpoint of view. So, but I put disclaimers out there. These ninjas don't. And I still give you a quality pick without picking with my emotions. You know, these Ralph Transvan ass ninjas, man. But long story short, he making 1.5 minimum tonight versus Artem. Artem making 400,000. So his performance versus Frank Martin it's got him making a bunch of money. If he have a good performance tonight, that bag gonna go up and he gonna be able to change his life. Now, I thought that he said something, excuse me, very interesting at the press conference where he said that in Germany, the sparring ain't like in America. So in his preparation, he didn't get enough preparation, so he didn't train to his fullest abilities versus Frank Martin. And I still felt like he beat Frank Martin. Excuse me. I still feel like he beat Frank Martin. So that's my opinion. I could be, I mean, shit, I thought it was clear. I ain't gonna say it was no robbery, but I thought it was a good victory. You know, but that's why he got brought back in, and people leave that out. Now, if this was Tank, let's just say Tank was Shakur and Artem, you know, came on, you know, had the same situation with let's just say Frank, for example. People would be saying, he really beat Frank Martin. People would be saying that. But like I said before, these boxing fans, a lot of these content creators got a lot of influence, and I guess that's why they call these people influencers. And if a dude with a Blue Yeti microphone can have an influence from, I don't know, you know, Wisconsin, he can have an influence over everybody like that. Imagine what CNN and MSNBC can do. You know, imagine what some of these other outlets can do. You know, he can get a bunch of people or she can get a bunch of people to follow his cause without explaining what his issue is or his cause is about. People love to be lied to, and people love to be scammed. That's why the church is the number one, you know, go-to move when it's time to finesse. It's the number one finesser. It's the number one finesser. So, you know, it doesn't surprise me, man, at all. It doesn't surprise me. But, you know, nonetheless, but that's some good money for both of them. You know, 1.5 million, and that's the minimum. So he might go up. He might walk away with 2, 3. So that ticket might go up. Artem might walk away with a little bit more too. You never know. So that's good money. You know, that's really good money, even with inflation. And like I said before, you know, Shakur Stevenson probably got his next plan already planned out. And he seemed to have a vendetta that Bob wasn't promoting him the right way. I don't see any fighter being properly promoted the right way outside of Lomachenko. Even Canelo, they didn't got lazy at promoting Canelo fights. Tell me if I'm wrong. They didn't got lazy promoting Canelo fights. So yeah, they ain't really going around putting the work in and pushing fighters no more. Only time I see them really start promoting people is when they get in trouble with the law. Wow, I drive by this every morning. I really never pay attention to the Starbucks. I always tell my mom, I ain't seen the Starbucks out here. And she like, you ain't looking hard enough, ninja. Like, I sure wasn't. Because I got one in walking distance to my crib and then one right around the corner. I'm not. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man, and that's good money, man. Real talk, for a regular TV fight. And you know, you hear people say he ain't getting no money. Ain't none of y'all touching 7 figures. Y'all ain't touching the 6 that Artem get. So I just do these because people be wanting to know when it's public information, but I ain't pocket watching. You know, I don't be pocket watching. I be happy for these dudes getting their money. But also, y'all got to start fighting the best. Y'all fight the best, your bag go up. Win, lose, or draw. If you put on a good performance and come up short, your bag go up. It's as simple as that. So, but, you know, people be like, people do what they, people think if they lose, it's over with. Shit happens. And then they sit out a year and they outgrow the weight class and be at another weight class after that fast. Losing come with life. The losses is what make you a man. Real talk. After a while, you become immune to the motherfucker. You don't see old people, they don't be giving a fuck. Daryl, you may lose your left foot, Daryl, but man, fuck it. I had the left foot my whole life. But you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know how the game go and shit, man. Them old people just don't give a fuck. You become immune to losing, man. You be like, okay, let's see how this story gonna go now. So it come standard with being a human. You know? So Artem lost, and his bag ain't been no higher. I felt that he won. He put on another good performance tonight, man. He may get the decision. Shakur Stevenson talking real spicy about Bob. I don't think Bob won't do it. But OJ the Juice Man say, pussy nigga, you won't do it. Do it. Don't think he won't. Don't think the old Bob Houdini won't rob the fuck out of you. Don't think it's Crawford, got up out of there without an L. Oh, Shakur Stevenson an L. Bob put his black voice on, like Charlie Murphy. But yeah, man, that's all I got, bro. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJGood313. Venmo, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor. Check out the Patreon. Appreciate the love and support.